मचा.
So, hi everyone, welcome to the fourth episode of We Rode Together. And on the show today, we have two Delhi Capitals fans and two Sunrisers Hyderabad fans. So, without wasting any time, I'm going to go to Shiv. Shiv, your thoughts on the upcoming match between Delhi Capitals and Sunrisers Hyderabad?
Yes, hi Sunny. It would be a crackerjacker of a match for sure, like seeing both the teams and they're playing 11. But there's a common point in both the teams. Both are struggling with their middle orders. Okay, and the opening pair of Sunriser Hyderabad is really strong. They have Johnny Bairstow and David Warner, both international players and very experienced players. So they are the main threat for the Delhi capital side. So taking their wicket, and Delhi will be in the game.
Yep. Thank you, Shiv. So, Akash, coming to you because you saw in the last match, Delhi Capitals struggled a bit with their batting, and apart, no one actually, came to the party in the last match. So, your thoughts? You're on mute.
Yeah, hi. So firstly, we need to have a stable opening partnership. If we able to convert those power plays, those first 6 overs, and if we score above 50 in the first six without losing a wicket, I think that will be a great start. So after that, our middle order is capable enough to make it a big one later on in the rest of the 14 overs. So I think that the main major issue is the partnership of the opening order or opening batsman. So I think that if that get fixed, so I think there is something very, very positive coming up for Delhi Capitals in the next match.
Yep, let's hope that happens and Delhi come up on top. So I have SRH fans with me. So coming to you, Deepti. Deepti, your thoughts on the upcoming match between the two teams?
Firstly, thank you for having Orange Army official here. It's good to always collaborate with DC Toli. So, starting off, Sunrisers and DC both are coming from a very painful loss. So, I think we kind of are in a same balance right now. And the positive would be we were the first team to give Delhi the first loss. So, I think going into this match, we'll be hopeful that we repeat what we did in the previous match of this season. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Deepti, on those thoughts. So, Isha, coming to you now, SRH did well in the last game, restricted KXIP to a low total, but again they went on to lose that match. Your thoughts on that match?
Yeah, that was actually from the bowling point of view, we were really great. And hoping that today we are going to restrict DC to a very good, decent total, which we can chase back again. So both the teams are really great, and we are, like she said, we are on a same balance. So it's going to be a tough match today.
Yeah, let's hope we get to see a good game. And so coming to you, Shiv, talking about the next point is, uh, talking about our opening pair, as you said, that opening partnership need to be there to give a platform to DC other batsmen. So your thoughts on, Shikhar Dhawan has been in good form, but apart from Shikhar Dhawan, who should be his partner in the upcoming match against SRH?
Like we saw Prithvi Shaw in the match against Chennai Super King. Yeah, it was a lucky match for him, but still, uh, he's an aggressive batsman. His natural game is aggressive batting, so he should get another chance in place of Rahane. I would like to see Prithvi Shaw and Shikhar Dhawan open for Delhi again in the match against SRH.
Yep. Let's hope that happens. And Akash, coming to you, as Shiv said that he's keen to see Prithvi Shaw back again in the squad. So your thoughts on a youngster, should he be backed again because he hasn't got runs under his belt in last few outings. Although he's done good in two matches, I won't say in patches, but in two matches he's done good. He scored 50s, but apart from those two matches, he has been out of touch. So your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'll stick to Prithvi Shaw because in the last match since he's dropped, so I think he'll learn a lesson. He won't take it lightly. And plus, we need an aggressive partner with Dhawan because now Dhawan is striking very well because now he's in form. But having an aggressive batsman, it helps you in the power play, and that is how T20 is naturally played. You have to be quick, you have to be fast on the wicket. So I have no second thoughts because Rahane has been out of form and he has been out of touch, specifically in the white ball cricket. So I think Prithvi Shaw is the first choice anyway. So I think we should go with Prithvi Shaw only. Let's see.
Yep, good. So now coming to the SRH fans, Deepthi, your thoughts on your captain David Warner? He has got runs, but hasn't been up to the mark, hasn't been, that aggressive in this year's IPL. So your thoughts on him?
David Warner is not only the best batsman we have, is also our team's captain. So since being captaincy does come with a lot of pressure, and since the team is not doing well, and the injury of our two major players does not help, and there's a lot of imbalance in the team, and the roles that are being assigned to our foreign players, and it's not fitting in. See, there's a confusion between Kane Williamson and a Nabi, which is not cool. Our main players should be fixed, and the backup should be someone who have a similar gameplay like our playing, foreigners who are playing in our playing level. So that is, all these factors kind of affect our captain David Warner, and not only that, there is a very inexperienced middle order. So if he goes out all blazing out, that means that he can't, if his wicket is down, that would be very brutal for SRH, because being honest, apart from the previous two matches, the middle order was kind of a little bit low. So if our opening is gone, it gives the opponents added benefit, or the morale of the opposite team will be high. They think they can attack us. So that is where all this pressure is being added on to David Warner. That's why he's playing very conservative, but still he is not out of form. He's playing conservative. The strike rate may be a bit low, but still he is in the one of the top run scorers this season for SRH and in general also. Yeah.
Yep, good point made by Deepthi. Now coming on to you, Isha. Isha, your bowling has been good in the last few matches. Your thoughts on that? And also, although they have been good in those two matches, but apart from those two matches, they haven't been up to the mark. So what do you think that they should need to improve in the upcoming match?
Yeah, good question. Thank you, Sunny. So our bowling team has, you can see that they've been really balanced the past two matches, and they're actually going on pretty well. So we obviously expect the same for today's match as well. And coming to the key bowler right now, definitely is Rashid Khan. It's known by all. So he's kind of under pressure. Like without Bhuvi, who was the key bowler, like the key captain bowler for us, he was injured, and we definitely feel his absence here. So Rashid is under a lot of pressure. So every ball he plays, it's like we are expecting him to take a wicket. So that is really tough for the team. So, but seeing the past two matches, the morale has gone up so high, and we believe to like a 100% that our bowling is going to do great. And not to forget Natarajan and his Yorkers, he's exceptional. So I'm sure in the match as well against Delhi Capitals, our bowling is doing its best to cut the chase to a very decent total, and then our batting will take care. We believe in that as well.
Yep, totally agree on that note. Natarajan has been good with his Yorkers, and Rashid Khan, as always, he has been consistent for Sunrisers Hyderabad. And I personally always have loved to see Rashid Khan doing well in the T20s. He actually is a number one T20 bowler. So my next point is to Shiv. Shiv, as a Delhi Capitals fan, which one or two player you fear the most that can, actually turn the game upside down for your team?
Obviously, the opening pair of Hyderabad, David Warner and Johnny Bairstow. They two are exceptional batsmen. So we obviously need quick wickets of them. We expect in the first 3 overs only in the power play. So yeah, quick wickets of them will bring Delhi into the game. And these are the players. And obviously the third number, Manish Pandey. I hope Kane Williamson is not playing tomorrow. So obviously these three, the top three.
Yeah. Thank you, Shiv. So Akash, next question to you. Would you like to Would you like to see any changes in the playing 11 in the upcoming match against SRH? Because in the last match, Delhi Capitals were completely outplayed by KKR. You're on mute.
Yeah. Certainly, I would like to see Harshal Patel in place of Tushar because Harshal Patel gives us that late balance as well. Number 7, we need a proper batsman there because the middle order has been an issue for Delhi Capitals this season. But I do believe that certainly our middle order will find the way out. But yeah, if we talk about any changes, Tushar should go out and Harshal should play in place of him.
Yep. Thank you on those thoughts. So Deepthi, Jason Holder has been an exceptionally well addition to your team. So your thoughts on him, and would you like to see any changes in your playing 11?
Jason Holder has played for us SRH in the previous, like around 5 years ago, I guess. He's a good addition to the team, but I think at this moment, like even if there's no Jason Holder, our bowling attack is decent enough. But I think where we lack is in our batting. So just like one of my friend Shiv mentioned, that they are looking at the top three. So if there's a Williamson in the team, that would be an added advantage for us. So if in case he's fit, I would play Williamson any day in my team because he's a player who we can't keep out, and his presence in the team and his inputs to David Warner will be very helpful and keen. He's a great captain. We all know that. So I would like to see Kane in place of Holder. No offense to Holder, he's been fab. He's doing good. Just that we need more power, batting power in our unit. That is all. Yeah.
Yep. Thanks a lot, Deepthi, for those thoughts. Kane Williamson has been a class apart player, and hats off to the way Jason Holder played in the previous two matches. He's been brought into the playing 11. He has been fantastic. Yeah, I agree with you that Kane Williamson brings in a lot of experience with him, and he's also an international captain, so that actually adds up another option in the team because he actually helps David Warner on the field. So looking forward to the match tomorrow and looking forward to these changes as mentioned by you people. So Isha, my next question to you is, tomorrow it's going to be a battle between the two wicket keepers, one Indian and one English wicket keeper. So your thoughts, who's going to score more runs, and pick anyone.
Okay, if it's from Delhi Capitals, I am rooting for Shikhar Dhawan. We always have that connection towards him. He's the gubber. Like, yeah, as a player, he's really, really good. So I'm guessing and hoping it will be Shikhar Dhawan. But for us, I'm really guessing that it has to be Johnny Bairstow. In the first few matches of the season, Johnny Bairstow was amazing, and his run rate was really good. And now he's come down a little bit, but now I think he's all geared up to play against Delhi Capitals tomorrow.
Well, let's see what he has got to show in the match against Delhi. Let's hope he does well for SRH, but as Delhi Capital fans would be hoping that it doesn't come off against them because they really do need a win. They are coming off a 2 matches losing streak. So next question is I'm going to ask Shiv. Shiv, Rishabh Pant has been there amongst the runs with a captain Shreyas Iyer. Both have got start, but the thing is, both haven't converted those starts into big knocks. So your thoughts on that, and whom are you looking forward to do well in the game today?
Like seeing that both have got the starts, but they are not converting into 50s and above. Like they are going till 30 and 35, 40 odd runs. So I would like to see Rishabh Pant, like he's playing sensibly in the starting, but he's not going that good in the end. So I would like Rishabh Pant to see play till the end, and they are playing their way. But like we saw in the last match, Shreyas Iyer, it was a time that Shreyas Iyer had to go and hit big shots. So he threw his wicket for that. Like the target was too big.
Yep. Thank you, Shiv. Let's hope, Captain Ayer performs tomorrow and Rishabh Pant comes to the party against SRH, because he has got uh, pretty fond memories of SRH, because he has done well against them. So, coming to you, Akash. Akash, your thoughts on Delhi Capitals bowling lineup? They both Rabada and Nokia have been phenomenal in this year's IPL, and they're actually the backbone of Delhi Capitals bowling unit. So your thoughts on them?
Absolutely true. I mean, Rabada and Nokia have taken care of bowling attack in the entire season. And you were talking about which batsman to fare, right? I mean, I have no second thoughts that I should fare Rashid Khan rather, not Best or Bonham, because we have the bowling unit to take care of them. Okay, one bad day can happen, like in the last match, Nitish Rana and Narayan just took it off and they took the game away from Delhi, but it won't happen every day. So I think that we have a settled unit, not only Nokia and Rabada, but as a complete bowling unit, we have it. So I'm not worried about Warner or Bairstow, but I'm really, really worried about Rashid Khan, because in the last match he really took that game away from us, because Rishabh Pant, um, he just tried to hit him out of the park, but unfortunately he got out. But this time, I think today, he'll get the upper hand against them. Let's see.
Yeah, let's hope that happens. So coming to you, Deepthi, talking about Rashid Khan, he has been phenomenal. And, as a SRH fan, which one or two players you fear that, can actually turn the game against you, against your team?
Yeah, so I think we have a decent bowling attack. So batting can be managed, but then when it comes to batting, we're a little low on that. And facing Norki at 150 plus is not easy. And also Rabada, both are fearless, and I think our team should look out for them. And we have to try to, be calm in those, 8 overs or so, and then target the remaining batsmen, bowlers. Sorry, yeah.
So Isha, now coming to you, your thoughts on, as an SRH fan, which one bowler you fear that can actually, turn the game against your team, and one batsman, who can smack the bowlers around the park?
Okay, coming to the bowlers, I really think it could be Kagiso Rabada. He's been a leading wicket taker and rooting for the purple caps. So we might have that fear factor with him. And for the batsman, as I already mentioned, it's got to be Shikhar Dhawan. We might have a soft corner for him, but then again, versus SRH, we are hoping that he does not get out the gabbar in him. So these two players are definitely what we want to restrict. So that's it.
Yeah, good to hear from, an SRH fan talking about Gabbar. He has been in phenomenal form, scoring 430 plus runs in this year's IPL, sitting at the second position in the orange cap table. So now the last segment of this session, the predicted scores. So, Shiv, coming to you, if Delhi wins the toss, what they should be doing? Should they be batting first or bowling first?
They should be batting first, in my thought. Like the wicket is have more turn in the second innings. Like we saw, Kings 11 Punjab restricted SRH in the second innings in a very low total, like 124 or 126. So we should bat first.
And what should be the projected score?
The predicted scores, anything above 165 is a par score for Delhi Capitals.
Let's hope that happens. Akash, your thoughts? What should be the projected score if Delhi bat first? Unmute yourself.
sorry. Yeah, I think if Delhi bats first, then I think they should touch 170, because then we have a very, very strong bowling lineup with us. Then we won't let them to chase the score down. So I think that 170 should be a good total.
Yep, good to hear from Delhi fans expecting their team to bat first because they haven't been good in chasing. So now coming to you, Deepti. Deepti, your thoughts on what SRH should be doing if they win the toss?
Say go. Our captain David Warner is going against the tide. He chooses. All the teams are choosing to bat first, and he's choosing to chase. So we still like there might have been a lot of thinking gone into that decision, and also looking into that we are good at bowling, and so trying to contain the team to a lower total and then chase it down would be easier. So I would also go by that, and I am I am actually surprised that Akash thinks 170 is doable with SRH with the kind of bowling attack we have. Despite not having Bhubi, Sandeep Sharma is doing good. So yeah, we should watch out for what we set up. I think something around like 140 to 150 because the pitches are becoming slower, and SRH has played their previous 3 matches in Dubai. So we will have a little bit of advantage. I mean, all the players know how the ground is now. All 3 grounds are now. But then we played our last 3 matches in Dubai. So that would be an added advantage. And the pitches are getting slow. So I think around 140 to 150, I think our team should chase it down easily. They have to. And I think Manish Pandey is in a very good, form, and the previous match it was very unfortunate, and that catch was so good. So I think he looks in good touch as well. So I think we can chase it down.
Yeah, Akash, you were saying something?
Yeah, I think 170 is doable because of the batting lineup we have. Unlike the other teams, like the Delhi players, they can play on the fifth or the fourth gear, right from the first ball. They can hit strike, they can rotate strike, they can do much more than the other players. I think Delhi can really score up to 170 in the first inning if they get a chance. But considering that the middle order should really take the responsibility up. So
let's hope that happens tomorrow, and may the best team win. So Isha, coming to you, your thoughts on what SRH strategy should be after winning the toss?
Since we know that we won 2 matches while batting first and 2 again by chasing, so I guess this could be a tiebreaker of what they would want to choose right now. So it's a big man's decision here. So whatever it may be, we are confident that they're going to put their best foot front, so be it the batting or the bowling. So it's going to be a really interesting, tough battle between DC and SRH. So yeah, maybe if we are batting first, if we take it to up maybe 160, 170, it will be great. But if we are restricting DC, then I'll say that 140 or 150 should do.
Well, that's good thoughts and good observation by Isha. So, on that note, I would like to end this session. And before we go off air, I just want to, hear those chants from both from fans of both the teams.
Yeah, I'll go
So,
first.
yeah.
Okay, so
that's
we
okay.
have our favorite player Shikhar Dhawan. I'll say Akash to say after me. I have a chant for him. No Shikhar, no fikar, we have Shikhar. No fikar, we have Shikhar.
So Akash, repeat it.
Yeah, no fikr, we have Shikhar. Shikhar hai to befikar hai hum. Cheers, Delhi Capitals.
So SRH fans, your cheers.
So I just want to say one thing before we end this. It's been there for every fan and especially me. Win, lose or tie, SRH till we die.
Yeah. Deepti, anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, I'll just repeat that. Win, lose or tie, SRH for till die. That's what she said. Yeah, that was cool. And
Till we die.
Till we die. Yeah, I also want to add that this is from our title song. Orange Army ki escoila. So that means like, whistles for Orange Army. So go all SRH.
So let's hope, we
Go
get to
SRH.
see. Yeah. Go on. Yeah, let's hope we get to see a cracker of a game between the two teams, and both teams are coming off a loss, so they would be looking hungry for that extra 2 points in the points table. Delhi would be eyeing the top spot, and SRH would be looking to get into the top 4. So it would be a exciting matchup between the teams. So anyone hoping for a super over?
No.
No, we want Delhi to take the match.
No, man, no,
single-handed.
no,
No super over.
Yeah.
So thank you everyone for your time, and it's been pleasure hosting you guys on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Cheers,
Sunny.
Sunny.
buddy. Thank you so much,
Thank
Sunny.
you.
Thank you so much for having us. Thank you.
Thank you.